Job chapter 20, verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast him out of his belly. You know, this devil has, and this devil has fine riches, man. Which Isaac, which is Yahushua the reincarnation. The Lord did say that, that he will have the fatness of the earth. That's his blessing, and the sword, the blessing, and the fatness of the earth. Another part of the blessing. He's got fine wine going back ages, probably, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got the fat, man. He has everything, and then some. Like literally, he has the whole earth. He has the whole fucking planet. He's got the whole planet, man. The fatness, man. He doesn't just have the planet. Yeah, he has the fatness, man. The fat, like a fat ass. That shit good. A slacky for using that that type of analogy, but the fatness is pretty much it represents like the rich high protein, the high opulent part of the substance, man. And he got great substance, man. He can get any part of stones he wants, any type of diamonds, all type of riches that's on this earth. He has it. We're going back centuries now. But even though he has these things, the Lord is going to cast it out of his belly. He's going to vomit them all back up, man. And it's going to come back to the rightful owners. The rightful owners of the people of the earth, man. Whom the Lord has prepared for, man. Beginning with his election. It's like, again, with Yahushua and the election, man. This, you got people, you got riches, you got mainly the people, man. You got the people following after you, man. People want to be like you. You got nations that's trimming their ways to look like you. Because they believe that that your image is the face of God, so to speak. Because of your deception. But hey, the truth is coming out, man. The truth will tell you that the veil should be uncovered. Am I paraphrasing? It's lucky. Fuck you, but pretty much the deception is going to be uncovered, man. The deception, because see, the people are waking up, man. The people are waking up. And they ain't buying it, man. The people are waking up and they they coming after this dude, on the TikToks, the internet. That's why this devil's having these meetings, man. That's why in the crunch time right now, what's Esau doing? Like, yeah, even though he has this World Economic Forums every year, but this year, with all the energy crisis and the shortages and the, this and that going on, And what's the slogan of the WEF? Let me try to look it up. Cooperation. The slogan of this year's WEF: cooperation in a fragmented world. And when you look at the word, the etymology for fragmented, a small piece or part, fragment or remnant, a piece broken off to break. This devil's, his main focus is targeting after the election. That's what, WS slogan, man. That's why he's targeting, free speech, censorship. That's one of the talks that's going on, that was going on throughout this whole week, because they have meetings, all throughout the week, through this 1 week, or, next day. You know what I'm saying? And that was, one of the main talks, man, this whole WF shit, man. Cooperation in a fragmented world. So you know what that means, man. And this devil's gonna come to you with those sweet words. Hey, the spirit of power will be held by some outside, something, our elders and apostles have always been getting upon us to look up our words, man. To be looking up our words, man. Because that's how this devil be deceiving, man. Do his deceits like that, man. Mixing you up and fucking you up with words that you want, that he knows the people, are dumb as hell, that they ain't gonna look up shit, and they go, be tripped up by it. And it's gonna slip right past your fucking head. He gonna run that by your fucking head, and you got no idea what he's doing. But cooperation in a fragmented world. Cooperation, man. This devil speaks with a forked tongue, man. When hey, should you tell you that, those words be smooth as butter, yet war's in his heart. Deceit, man. It's in his heart, man. I'm not paraphrasing. This dude's not actually gonna come to you with good intentions, man. He knows how to, fucking sell you a dream. He knows how to tell you shit that sounds good and pleasing, man. Cooperation in a fragmented world. That sounds like, like face value. That sounds like some, that he wants to come and help because, the state of the world right now, the whole Russia versus Ukraine situation, the people are divided, energy crisis here and there, the C-19, the Crown Royale is going on, people are, are set back, the people are just, he comes in that spirit of, I want to help the world type shit. But when you read between the lines, when you try to break down what the fuck his help is talking about, like what he means by help, and you ain't ignorant of his devices, you ain't ignorant of Satan's devices, you ain't gonna give into this shit, man. You ain't buying it, man. You're not with this bullshit, man. You ain't with this shit, man. But he's gonna bring it to you by draconian measures. By the penalties of putting your ass to death, man. putting your ass to death, man. That's what he's gonna do. You know, he gonna make he gonna make life hard around you, man. He gonna try to make corner you into a corner to make you to conform, man. You know, you ain't gonna be able to fucking buy things. You ain't gonna be able to have a fucking roof over your head. Do this, do that. Go to work, pay bills and shit, whatever. He's gonna strip everything away from you. But what you can, I'm saying, unless you comply to this, unless you comply to what it is that that he's got going on. Unless you comply to what he's got going on, man. And that's, according to Revelation 13 and 16, man. Where he calls it all, both small and great. I'll get it, because I did say I was going to do it. It's just Revelation 13. Revelation 13, verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, his number is 666. This is what we got, man. This man, he's targeting cooperation in a fragmented world. They was talking about, all types of CBDCs, CBDC, this and that. Digitalizing, currency. Talking about, cyber attacks, this and that. How it could, fuck up banks and shit. And hey, no coincidence, man. It's no fucking coincidence that the same week, an incident was, some incident happened, at Bank of America, where the people, that have bank accounts for Bank of America, they lost thousands of dollars instantly, man. Their accounts went negative. The people storming up the fucking bank tellers in riots, man. Furious because they woke up and checked their bank account, and it was fucking negative of thousands. Some people had thousands of savings. They lost it instantly. Hey, test run. I believe that's a test run, man. Because why simultaneously the same week, this nigga, what's his name? Klaus Schwab, Cotton Schwab, the elder, I'm one of the Barbie saying, Cotton Schwab, Klaus Schwab, Klaus Schwab, whatever his name is, was saying, bringing out how cyber attacks, are imminent, man. To be prepared. And hey, he been saying this, man. Preparing for a major cyber attack. In his fucking German accent, man. Or, I don't know what fucking ethnicity this devil is, but pretty much, he kept harping upon cyber attack, and how, it could affect the bankings, this and that. And, and pretty much, that's just their excuse to bring forth, the C-HIP, the MOTB. That's their excuse to bring forth the MOTB, to bring it forth, man. to bring it forth and to establish this NWO. And that's gonna be the boogeyman. You know, they're gonna blame it on Russia, this and that. Oh, it's Russia's fault. You know, through these cyber attacks. Hey, when this whole Bank of America thing happened, people was asking, oh, so, I believe on Twitter, I believe the elder Amon Gabar is going through it in his video. He's bringing it out how the people in the comments, on Twitter, was saying, should we be concerned, or was it, like a cyber attack from Russia or some shit? People already asking questions like that. And, hey, that's gonna be the boogeyman, man. That's gonna be the boogeyman because why? Because it's predictive programming. Same thing when back in March 2020, when the whole everything went to shit. When everything went to shit. Everything was locked this. We had the whole world on lock. This dude, 3 or 4 months prior, he ran a fucking simulation. He ran a simulation, man. A simulation on called Event 201. Exactly what's transpired in March 2020. Like what as Crown Royale. Everything was shut down. Everything was closed, man. And just like that, how this man can just literally just change everything as you know it, just like that. Bro, that changed everything. That never happened, in this time, in this oikoumene, if I'm using that correctly, in this time sense, that's never happened, man. In this era, that's never happened. To where, everything was shut down instantly. Everything is, everything as was fucking shut down. Everything had to change and conform. He made everything change, man. You had to stand 6 feet apart. You had to wear diapers on your face. Even your whole entertainment system, man. There has never been such thing called the bubble in NBA history, ever since March 2020. What the fuck is a bubble, man? But hey, everything had to conform. You had fucking digital fans in the stands and shit. You had screens in the fans. Fucking monitor screens in the fans. People had to live stream from home. And then that's stupid. Like, what the fuck? You had to live stream from home, order your ticket to where your monitor was gonna be in the front. Like, what the fuck? That shit is crazy, man. Order your ticket from home. Order your ticket from home as if you're gonna actually be there at the arena. You had to order your fucking ticket from home, to where you want your monitor to be, to where you want your fucking monitor, to broadcast in one of the seats, in one of the, arena seats and shit. Like, what the fuck is that, man? But hey, this man changed everything like that. Everything is what it was, was shut down. You couldn't go to your schools, your colleges, your favorite restaurants, your this and that. Everything's closed. Only that's what the essential workers, could really be outside. And everybody was in fear. Everybody was fearing what was going on. Everybody was in fear, man.